Hello, and welcome to this week's Glasstire Top 5 for the week of October 20th, 2016. My name is Brandon Zech.
And I'm Amada Miller.
And we're here in San Antonio, but more on that in just a little bit.
All right, number 5 is Ed Wilson, Soaring in the Clouds at the Moody Gallery.
So this is in Houston. Ed Wilson is a Houston sculptor. This is concurrent with his large-scale commission for the Georgia Brown Convention Center, which is finally opening and finally being awarded. So that's happy. We're all happy and excited about that. So Ed's work is really great. He makes these great objects out of steel, these great installation kind of objects, things that look real or look like their perspectives going off in the distance. So that's going to be something worth seeing this weekend. And of course, it's also in conjunction with Sculpture Month Houston. So number 4. We're here at Flight Gallery, and this is your work.
This is my work.
Tell me about it.
So this is all fiber work. About 70% of the show is hand-dyed, then patched together like a quilt and stretched on canvas bars. For the most part, in the past, I was working with painting and using fabric as a kind of model for those. So it's kind of been a natural progression to move from that to actually working with fiber.
There are some wearable pieces in the show too,
Yes.
which of course we're going to splice in a video here of both of us wearing one of those pieces.
So the wearable pieces are pretty much all made from scraps of the paintings that I saved, and I put them all together, started kind of sewing these like poncho-like things that people could wear, and invited the guests at the openings to come in and try on one of the pieces.
Beloved
cool,
by
though.
frat bros,
Yeah.
the perfect poncho for your everyday life.
Number 3 is Round 45, Local Impact at Project Row Houses, opening Saturday, October 22nd.
So yeah, that's opening this Saturday. It's local impact, and that really does mean that it is pulling on local Houston artists and, in a few cases, people who just recently left. You know, there's Sally Glass, there's Jessie Lott, there's Ju Young Choi, there's everyone that we know and love, and it's going to be really interesting to see how these artists take what they normally do, but then transform it to do something in one of Project Row Houses. It's definitely going to be worth it. There's going to be everyone from Houston. That's the thing to do this weekend. So number 2 is Chris Bradley and Francesca Fuchs at Permanent Collection in Austin. So Permanent Collection is a house gallery. It's mostly one room. They've done great shows in the past. I know we've talked about them before. And this show, Francesca is a Houston painter. Actually, she does paintings and drawings. They're really great if you haven't ever seen them before. Both Francesca and Bradley kind of have certain elements of domesticity to their work. You know, like Francesca sometimes paints Christmas trees, and Bradley, one of his sculptures is a hyper-realistic metal potato chip. So it's going to be interesting how it's installed in the space, because it could go between feeling like a gallery or feeling like a domestic space, and I don't know which one they're going to go for. Number 1 this week is at Conduit Gallery in Dallas. There's 2 shows. One is Hyde Fontenot. The show is called Cult Classic.
The other is Ludwig Schwarz, and his exhibition is called Desktop.
You probably know these names if you've been around Texas or been around Dallas for the last couple of years. Ludwig's paintings.
Right. They are fantastic. You're taking these like gorgeous patterns and colors and just like taking that best part of it and plucking it out. He's also considered the godfather of the Dallas art community.
I mean, how do you live up to that? And then Hyde Show Cult Classic. The show's going to have a bunch of things that we're familiar with from Hyde's, his great figurative drawings, but the show is also going to have a 5-minute cut from his film Flaming Critters, which
I like to call hot dude bods.
Hot dude bods, basically. And I'm sure it has no relation to Flaming Creatures at all. But the film is about a Masonic-like motorcycle gang who give each other trophies and are happy and hot